Hello there. Pardon for the way I look. It is rather late. I've pretty much just got home and I'm pooped and it's really, really hot. And I'm gonna keep this brief because I have a busy day tomorrow. So I need to shower and get to bed. Mainly today's message would just very briefly be to remind people that there is a very big difference between providing a service and being a servant. I think a lot of people tend to get this confused when dealing with people in restaurants or hotels or things like that. Sorry, let me just turn this. Very briefly, there was an incident in the restaurant today. Things didn't go according to plan. Staff were not communicating properly with each other. This one particular table had multiple things that went wrong. And needless to say, the guest got pretty upset, and it became uncomfortable and awkward and a little bit difficult. And it's not unheard of that guests in hospitality will scream at staff or things like that, or say mean things or degrading things, and reduce people to tears or get into arguments. I'm not talking about tonight in general. I'm talking about overall in hospitality. And on the one hand, I think to myself, okay, yes, if I was paying an exorbitant amount of money, I would expect decent quality. So when my standards were not met, I would also, send it back, want something free to make up for the inconvenience of having to wait again or something. But also, I don't think I would treat the staff or the establishment like they deliberately went out of their way to ruin my night, like it was planned that this was going to happen, and my family gathering or our anniversary or my child's birthday or whatever is now ruined. It's unfortunate. It happens. We are only as strong as our weakest link, and obviously it's good when these things happen because then we know what to brush up on and fix and improve. But I think just like there are ways that we have to deal with problems, I think guests have other ways of dealing with the problems with us as well. You do not necessarily have to scream at staff. You don't have to make an uncomfortable scene in the restaurant, making every other guest around you feel your anger and your wrath. And you don't have to say mean or degrading things or break people down or make them want to cry. Yeah, I felt a little bit bad for her. Anyway, so I would just like to reiterate that working in hospitality is a lot of fun. I would say it's not for everyone. I think you have to have a particular kind of personality, because it's not really just a job. Anyone who's in it will understand that you are married to it, and I suppose until you work yourself up the ladder and you can start taking some time off and things, you really are married to your job. Hospitality is not just a job, it's a lifestyle. It's not for everyone. You're on your feet all the time. You work long, crazy hours. You have to do and handle things which I think would make a lot of people want to pull their hair out. Just in general, there is a reason it is classified as the top 5, well, one of the top 5 most stressful careers in the world. The first obviously being a neurosurgeon, apparently. So, yes, I'm gonna go shower now and try to get some sleep. It's really quite hot. I think it's still like 38 degrees, well, Celsius, 38 degrees Celsius. So I'm not entirely sure what that is in Fahrenheit or anything else that you guys work with. So yes, cold shower, ice cold. Anyway, so next time you're at a restaurant, or a hotel, or a shop, or anything. I'm talking about any kind of obviously the legal kind. Please understand that there's a very big difference between providing a service and being a servant, and shit happens. It's not deliberate. It's not done intentionally just to fuck up your whole day. It is an accident or due to someone not paying attention or not opening their mouth. Just shit happens, and we're sorry, and we will do our best to fix it as quickly as possible, and probably try and subsidize with a complimentary something, or removing something off the bill, or we will do our best. And I'd like to say that I would think that most hospitality places will do their best to resolve your problem or your gripe as quickly, calmly, and productively as possible. So, using the staff as pin cushions, or just general punching bags because you've had a shit day, or you have anger issues or things, I ask you nicely that next time maybe just count to 10. Try, as we put ourselves in your position, to do the same and understand, and work with us if possible to help get the problem solved as quickly as possible. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Have a good night, folks. Apologies for the crap quality. I'm currently in an I don't give a shit mood. I will hopefully have my new laptop soon. In regards to the camera, that's a little bit more tricky. I've got too many options to choose from, and I'm struggling a little bit to just pick one. So hopefully I'll have the laptop soon, and I can then use that better camera. Well, I'm using my phone currently, as you can tell. So then I will hopefully have that soon and can start playing around. A friend recommended an editing program, so yay! Yeah. So, count to 10, guys, and have a little heart. We are all just people at the end of the day. Different kinds, different beliefs, different habits, or lifestyles or things, but at the end of the day, we're all kind of the same. I wish the world would remember that. Anyway, good night, sleep well.